people the internet house are doing. Today I have a few things to address, so just bear with me. So basically we have a new channel moderator, and it's a member from Garda Síochána. He's a sergeant in, I'm not going to say whereabouts, but he's a sergeant in the Guards. And as you know, people have been making slander in my name. And these accusations to throw him is completely false. And I say that hand on my heart, it's not true. These accusations, these people are here to troll me, to upset me, to annoy me, and they have succeeded to an extent. But now it's time to take action. I have met with my solicitor, I have met with the guard, and I have also done a poem, both at the Buddhist Bridge community page, and over 55 people said overwhelmingly that they would back me to the end of the world. And they said this person will be banned. And I have asked the solicitor, and the solicitor straight away, as soon as he's seen it, that's slander. That's slander, that's against the Constitution of Ireland. You're slandering that man's, my name. And he said, you have every right to take it up to the courts. And I said, no, I won't take it to the courts. I won't take it. I'm not going to be that type of person who brings it to the courts. I'm not going to bring it to the courts. But there's a solution. This person will be banned immediately and will be investigated. And it's in the hands of the guards. It's in the hands of the state. Slander will not stand in the Irish state. And also, the Constitution of Adrian Logan for the win. Yes. Me and my solicitor have made it up, and we have done it. And also my solicitor, and I want to just thank him because he's been an amazing person. I called him, came straight away, same as the guard. He took a few minutes off his duty, came straight away to talk to me. So I'm obviously I take my hat off to him, because that solicitor said, if you want to take it to the courts, I stand behind you, and I do it for free. And he said I do it for free because he said you're a good man, and I've seen all the work you have done for your community, unpaid labour. He said, not many, even my kids wouldn't even do it. He said, and not many people like you would stand up and take the burdens of a country, take the realm of a country in the time of need. And he said, not many young people would do that. And he said, I support you to the end of the world. And the same as the guard. And I absolutely salute him. And he has my full discretion to do whatever, any trolls or anything like that. That full discretion of me. And I hope he hears me saying this. And I said it to him, you have the full discretion to get rid of this troll and to ban him to the edge of the earth. And you have the full authority of the Constitution of Adrian Logan for the win. And I, just to show you, my writing is terrible, forgive me, but the Constitution of Adrian Logan for the win, so there's 6 amendments, and then 4th amendment's been put in. So first amendment's allow the freedom of speech and the right to express your opinion about any subject within the reasons, obviously, to protect the people of Ireland's right and to hold up all citizens of Ireland in the highest regard, to stand up for Ireland and communities, and to never back down from any subject in a community. And number 4 is the banning of trolls or people threatening abusive behaviour against any member of this channel, or any supporter of this channel, or even myself, or anybody making fun of people with intellectual or mental health issues. And also these will be reported. And to defend, number 5 is to defend the people of Ireland, and people may be in fear. To use your voice to the full extent of the Constitution of Ireland and the Constitution of Adrian Logan for the win. To uphold the Constitution, to defend and to honour the people who have died before us, upholding this Constitution. And to represent the people of Ireland fairly, honestly and justly. And may God protect this Constitution, and may God save this great Republic of Ireland. Signed by Adrian Logan. And it's now amended into the Constitution because I've also contacted 2 local county councillors, and they have said they have the full support of the local authorities, and any necessary actions, criminal or legal, will have the full support of the local authorities and the local government. And any trolls will meet the full extent to the Irish law. And no matter where they will be, and I said, we won't pursue any legal action. And I've been very generous, because straight away the solicitor said, straight away, slander, this is going to go great in court. We wouldn't even have to stand a day in trial, because straight away, all judges would say, and all judges know, like he said, it's a case shut. I don't know why people have some people have such an amendment that gets me. And, honest to God, the first thing, and he said it even himself, this person that slanders me, he never done a day's work in his life. He never He's never put himself out. I'm taking on the burden of a nation. You can see it. You can see it in my face. I'm worried and annoyed about the state of the country. And I always have been, and I always will be. Because this is our land, this is our country. We have to live in it. I have to grow up in it. My children have to grow up in it. And I'm trying to make a better Ireland. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best with what I have. I'm speaking as much as I can. I'm standing up for communities. I'm doing whatever I can. I'm trying to protect the environment of Ireland. I'm trying to deal with illegal dumping, unpaid work, unpaid labour, very strained hours, huge effects on my health, huge effect on my mental health. And it stops here. It stops here, this thing, and it won't go any further. So I'm just saying to people, this show, and I know a few people sorry, we keep mixing them. But I'm sorry, this person said a few things to you, and I'm sorry about that. And, I'm saying to the person that done it, you're very, very lucky. Because I'm the only person, the lawyer and the guard said, advised me to go straight ahead to the courts and bring it straight to the courts immediately. And we have it done in a month. But I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Why should I do it in a time of crisis? Taking on a family, and he might have a family, or this person could have a family, and, put them out food. Charge them with slander and charge them with abuse. I could have charged them. The guard said I could get abuse charged against them if I wanted to, if I really wanted to. And because he could see that it was upset me, annoyed me, because I summoned them. I summoned the two of them to my house straight away. And I obviously called them off duty to summon them. We could see how much of a toll, and the judge he said a few judges would be happy to send a few of these people away. Especially me, because they said, there's no judge in Cavan and Monaghan that doesn't know all the work that I put in. The amount of times I've abused criminals and to hold criminals to account and, absolutely tear them to shreds. And I mean the word, I absolutely abused them. And that's the word. And I absolutely did do that. And they said I'd done more than the judge. And this lawyer has seen many of times I've come up against criminals. And I said straight to them, you're a bunch of thugs. And you will be nothing else but thugs. I said it straight to them. But, this is the Constitution. And I'm just saying to people, and thank you for the support to people who voted and everything, but overwhelmingly, along with the channel, along with people who voted on the channel, I think it was nearly 60. We have 60 complete backing. And I mean the word complete. The whole village said, and the whole facilities around here, all the local community support groups and everything, said full support to do whatever intention or anything I need to do. And obviously the Fourth Amendment will come in with immediate effect. As of, what time is it now? This will come into effect at 9:30 Irish time. It's now after 9 o'clock. It's 9:04. It will come into full effect as the Constitution of Adrian Logan for the win. And I give this guard the power to ban throwers and to ban it. But I'm asking the guard who is watching this, he won't interfere with anybody. Wanting to say their opinion or anything. He's completely with us. He supports us all the way. Because he said he's been affected. He knows about the corruption and the guards and everything. And he said he just wants to support us. He's not here to, people. If you're raising a point or anything like that, he's not going to ban you. Don't worry about that. And I know who's very loyal to me and who's very honest and very thankful. Very thankful for me doing this. And I'm not gonna ban you. So don't worry about that. And I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I take good care of you. So don't worry about that. So you can say whatever if you have a. If anything's ever wrong or anything like that, don't be afraid to talk. This doesn't change anything. This just makes throwers feel more our power. Because we have power. We have extreme power now. We have a powerhouse going. But yeah, it's just to try and say to throwers, you won't win. And you will never win. And you see this flag on top of my head, you see the flag behind me. If you don't like it, well, you can go off and emigrate to some other country. If you are living in Ireland, if you live in another country, you can emigrate to that other country. Whatever one suits you. You can go to Saudi Arabia, and you might get your hand cut off. But whatever suits. But yes, have great fun, throwers, and I hope to see you banned. So, who will have the last laugh? Because I think we have already have the last laugh. So thank you for everybody for the support. And, I do my best. I will uphold the Constitution, no matter what the cost. And I have upholded so much of this. And just to say, these rumours are totally unfounded and, absolute lies. Because the only time we'd ever delete comments if they're spam, because there's a few bot accounts going around, or if they're threatening somebody. That's what we put down, threatening behaviour. We don't delete people for the fun of it. Simple as that. We don't do that. We never done that, and we never will do it. We just do, as it says for any trolls or people who threaten other people or who support the channel, or any inappropriate, okay, I meant to say that, inappropriate language, so we basically just offensive words, or make fun of people with problems. We won't stand for it, and we never stand for it. As a Republic, we won't stand for that. And we won't, and I'm sure the heroes of 1916 will say we won't stand for it too. So, with immediate action, this comes into effect. Thank you.